start cutting, what you want to do is pick the hair out or comb the hair out, lay the hair down, brush the hair in place. That way you start off neat. The worst thing you could do is just start cutting and you gouge your client, snag your client. Anything can happen when you don't prep the hair first. So my client wanted a 3.5 on top, so I went ahead and put on my 3 guard with the lever fully open, and I'm going with the grain. All right, I'm taking it slow, making sure I coast over that line area. That way, you know, I don't take off too much, you know what I mean? So make sure you kind of, you know, lift up that front of the hairline to see if your client's is thinning. So there's a way you could kind of, you know, prevent it from looking super bad. In the front, I'm gonna bring the front down like a guard size lower. So I went ahead and grabbed my 2 guard, and in those thicker areas, I'm just taking it down so the lineup can be crisp. So starting on the taper, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set in my first bald line using my sabers, and I'm doing it in a rainbow-like shape, adding a little curve to it, because that's gonna make the rest of the blend come out with that, you know, that rounder shape. So going back with my clippers, with the lever open, I'm going right on top of that guideline, just using my corners, going up about a 1/2 inch, maintaining that rainbow-like shape. Same thing with the 1 guard open. I'm using only my corners. I'm making sure that I comb down as I go, going up about a 1/2 inch, keeping that rainbow-like shape. So I never like to just focus on that bulk at the top. I always like just blending down. So I'm just gonna close the lever on that 1 guard and worry about softening up that middle line. Next, with the 0 guard, with the lever fully closed in a flick out motion, flick out that middle line. It makes it a lot easier now that you know, softened it up with the 1 guard. So that's a tip I like to do, just to make it easier so it can take it out quickly with the 0 guard closed. So right now I'm just detailing with the lever open, trying to get in those areas where the 0 guard closed couldn't get. Just knocking out bulk, detailing as I go. Next, with the lever fully closed in a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. Notice that I'm using my corners the entire time. I'm flicking below the line to the line, and I'm gonna adjust my lever as I go up. Next, I'm gonna start working on that bulk that's at the top, and I'm gonna go with the grain with my 1 guard. Sometimes this is the best solution because it makes the bulk at the top seem less bulky instead of going against the grain. So just going with the grain is kind of more safe. Also, detailing. Detailing is very important. It sets you apart from just being an average barber. All right. What I like to do is I like to refer to the mirror. The mirror shows you a different perspective on the blend than just seeing it head on. All right. So make sure you utilize the mirror. If not, rest your eyes, come back to the blend, and, you know, detail those areas where you see bulk. Now, when it comes to the beard, I use the same exact steps. The only thing is that I'm working downward. So I also use the same exact steps on the back. What you guys gotta know, especially if you're in school, is that you wanna really memorize these steps. These steps will increase your speed. because you don't want to be scrambling around thinking what to do next. All right, you want to already have that ingrained in your mind, the steps that you need to take. So to sit here and think about what to do next, that all slows down the process of you cutting hair. All right, it'll turn your 45 minutes into a 30 minutes easy if you just get this down. Also, moving quicker ups your time too, as well as being quiet. All right, there's a lot of us barbers that like to talk, you know what I mean? And me, sometimes I can get animated. That's when I'm backed up, is when I stop cutting hair and I'm super animated talking to everybody in the shop. So just when I cut those things out, I just notice how I'm on time. Not that I'm always late or anything, but it's moments where I know, ah man, if I didn't do those things, if I didn't talk so much, I would have increased my speed. So I'm gonna prep the front line by adding some shaving cream all around my client's lineup. Anywhere I'm gonna put a line is where I put the shaving cream. What this does, it's just gonna clean the skin, clean the scalp. That way everything's nice and dry. When you put a line on it, it'll come out crisp. I'm also gonna add a hot towel to it. You wanna always check your wrist before you apply the towel to your client's face. Always ask them, you know, how hot this is. Is it too hot? Don't just apply a hot towel on your face without communicating with your clients. Before I just get into the lineup, I'm gonna make sure everything is dry. So I'm gonna start by just freehanding everything on top. This is just me moving forward, not staying stagnant, not staying in one place at a time, waiting. I'll just move on to the next step. So I'm just gonna freehand the top, making sure all those hairs on top are laid down. tell you why they call me 360. When they sit in my chair, I spin them in a full 360, and they come out looking like
Got it, got it, got it, got it, yeah!
Got it! This is the cut, and if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, HustleDreamProduction, that's my brother, he does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official360Jeezy, and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here.